Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. We're here for the last of the simple supper recipes. This is the last Sunday in January, so we're going to have to start on a new series in February. And I have one planned. We'll talk about that at the end of this video. But tonight we're going to do a Chinese dish, and we're going to use the Instant Pot. Now I've made this dish for years, but I've never made it in the Instant Pot. So we're going to try it together and see how it works out. Chicken chow mein. So I have I'm missing one ingredient. The store didn't have bamboo shoots, but that's an optional ingredient and a lot of people really don't care for them. But let me just take you down and show you what we're going to have in it, and then I'll have to move you so you can see the Instant Pot. But before I do, I just need to share with you, if I don't spill them all over the floor, this is the last 3 days from our garden. Do you think we have enough tomatoes? We'll be eating tomatoes a bit. I should have made tomato sauce. Actually, this is the first time that we planted plum tomatoes, and we've got some really nice looking ones. And they're very tasty. There's nothing like a tomato right out of the garden. So anyway, but that's not for tonight. Let me point you down and show you what we're going to be using tonight. Okay, I have 2 chicken thighs that I have already cut up, and they were like chicken thighs on steroids, so 2 is plenty. I have a can of bean sprouts. I have a can of water chestnuts, and these are sliced. I'll be putting in some chicken broth. And I have onion and celery chopped. That's probably about three or 4 stalks of celery and 1 good size onion. And they're not in little teeny pieces because Chinese vegetables aren't that small. And then I will be using soy sauce, and I will be using the Better Than Bouillon chicken broth paste. You can add water, but the chicken broth gives it just a little bit more flavor. So that's really all the ingredients. Like I said, you can add the bamboo shoots that come in a can if you're looking for them. They come in a can same size as this. You can add mushrooms if you like mushrooms. Bob doesn't like mushrooms, so we don't put mushrooms in it. You could actually put broccoli in it if you'd like. Make like a chicken broccoli in your chow mein. Any kind of vegetables that you think you'd like to have. So I'm going to take you over now so you can see down inside the Instant Pot and see what we're going to do. Be right back. Okay, I'm here at the Instant Pot, and I'm going to turn on the Saute button because I'm going to do a little bit of pre-frying of my chicken. And it's on now, so I will probably I'm going to add a little olive oil, but I should have turned this on just a second ago so that it could be getting hot. But it doesn't take very long. Now this is something that's very easily made on the stove top, and like I said, that's where I've made it forever. It's also one of these meals that really kind of tastes better the second day. I'm going to put just a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in the bottom of the pot, and we're going to just give it a chance to heat up. If you know any good songs, it's after the top of the hour, so my clock won't go off unless I talk so long I wait till the next top of the hour. But I want to give this a chance to get warm. Maybe I can just tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing in the month of February. We're going to be doing Sweetheart Sundays, and obviously February is the month for Valentine's Day, and so we're going to be doing some sweets on Sundays. And so that ought to be fun. I have some desserts in mind, and again, most of these would be fairly simple. Alrighty, the little button says hot, so we're going to start by putting in our chicken. And give this a stir around. Like I said, these are chicken thighs. We like the dark meat. It has a little bit more flavor than the chicken breast. But you can use chicken breast. You can use ground beef. You can use ground turkey. You can use whatever protein you like. And I'm just going to try to get this fried up a little bit because I don't want to keep it under pressure too long. So anyway, it's a cooking. I put all that chicken in it and it cooled it down, so it's got to heat up a little bit again. And I don't have to cook it all the way through because of course it will cook under pressure. And I've got to cut in little pieces so it's not going to take a whole lot of time. I'm not really even trying to get it brown. Just want to get a little bit of the rawness cooked off. You know, we've lived in Florida for 32, almost 33 years now. Almost 34 years. Originally from the state of Massachusetts. And to be very honest with you, I have not yet ever found Chinese food comparable to what we could get in Massachusetts. No matter where in the state of Florida I have had it. I have found some that were okay, and obviously we like Chinese food, so we do have some occasionally, but it's not the same, and I don't know how you can cook it so differently in two different states, and I hope I'm not fogging you all up there. Maybe I'll move me this way just a little. Okay, I'm going to add in the onion and the celery. And I'm just going to let those go around for a little bit. I'm going to let these saute a little bit. I'll be back when they're ready to put in the next thing. Okay, I think it's been enough of this to go to the next step. I have taken the bean sprouts and the water chestnuts and I rinsed and I drained them. I drained and I rinsed them. I did both. So we're going to add these. Give them a stir around. And I was wondering, when I put the Instant Pot on the first time on the saute, I didn't put it on more, so that's why it wasn't getting as hot as I wanted it to. But I figured it out. Alright, so now I'm going to put in, I have about a cup and a half of water. I'm going to try that first because I don't want it to be too watery. In fact, I'm not putting quite all of that in. And I'm going to add a good scoop of my chicken bouillon. And I'm going to add about almost a half a cup of soy sauce. Now you can use soy sauce, coconut aminos, light. I'm going to start with that because we like our Chinese food dark, and that's one of the problems when you're in Florida. It's all like no soy sauce. Okay, so I'm going to see, I think I'm going to have a little bit too much liquid in there, but that's okay because all we'll do is, I'm just getting the chicken stock off that spoon. All we'll do is put a little cornstarch slurry. So, alright, we're going to put the top on. Going to shut off the saute, and we're going to go to manual, and I'm coming down. I'm just going to do 10 minutes, and we'll see how that goes in 10 minutes. Cover's on sealing. We're all set. Be back when it's ready to uncover. It came on. See back in a bit. Okay, here we are. Now I took the cover off, and you can see there's quite a bit of liquid in here. This is definitely done. So I'm going to add, I put it back on saute, and I'm going to add cornstarch slurry in here. And it will thicken it up nicely. The color looks good. I think the next time I would add no more than a cup of water. So I'm going to let this simmer for a while. This is one of these dishes that really tastes better the longer it sits. But you can see, if I can get some on the spoon. So I'm going to let it set for a bit, boil for a little bit. It'll thicken up a little more. I'm going to get the rice going, and I'll be back when I have got it ready to plate. Okay, time to serve it up. We like to serve it with these crispy noodles. And the rice is ready. Get a nice big scoop. And probably put a little more crispy noodles on the top. And there you go. Simple supper, chow mein and rice. Chow mein in the Instant Pot. Couldn't be easier. I'll be right back and talk to you for the last second. Okay, wait a minute, I'll put my glasses back on. I don't wear them most of the time. So now I can't see you at all. But anyway, so that's today's supper, simple supper, chicken chow mein. Now you can do a lot with that. Like I said, you can change your protein. If you wanted to make it into a lo mein, you could just get some angel hair pasta or thin noodles and use that. And cook, but I would cook them first so they wouldn't get too starchy. And you can add broccoli, you can add mushrooms, you can add whatever you like to it. But the simple supper is chicken with celery, onion, bean sprouts, and I used water chestnuts. So that's it. I'm going to go enjoy it now, and we'll see you on Friday. No, I'll see you on Tuesday, hopefully. And we'll be back for another episode the following Sunday, I think. Now, the following Sunday, a week from today, is Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm not sure if we'll have a video up that day or not. but probably. But I'll let you know later in the week. Until then, everybody enjoy. Make some chicken chow mein and some Chinese food, and I'll see you in a bit. Everybody play nice now. Bye-bye.